Alright, so you might be wondering why I contacted you all and why we're all in this basement, but by the end of this conversation, you guys will know why. 7 years ago, the Madness Man came back after 25 years and killed 7 people. He wanted to kill 8, but couldn't because you, Brandon, you survived. 6 years ago, the Madness Man came back after a year off and killed another 5 to 6 people, 5 to 7 people. He wanted to kill 6 to 8, but didn't because you, Mike, you survived. 5 years ago, the Madness Man came back, killed 8 people, and then eventually killed 8 more. But he could have killed 9 to 17 people if it wasn't for you surviving, Tim. Three years ago, the Madness Man came back and killed 6 people. Could have killed 7, but you, Matt, you survived. 2 years ago, once again, he came back and killed almost 8 people. Almost 9, actually. Could have killed 9 if it wasn't for you for surviving. And then last year, Ben, you survived the Madness Man after being stabbed 4 times, and he killed 7 people. He killed 8 people, actually. I'm sorry, but he killed 8 people. I was the first survivor. So you know what we all have in common? The reason why I'm bringing you guys here in the basement where everything happened the last 7 years is because we all survived the Madness Man. We all survived the Madness Man. And I think that we all have to come together and finally do what we did the first time we survived him and kill him once and for all. If the man comes along, we will kill him too. But for now, our main focus is the Madness Man. So, do you guys have any questions at all? Because no one has seen any of us since we survived the Madness Man. So I'm pretty sure there's lots of questions people ask, but do you guys have any questions? Well, just because we survived it doesn't mean we want to come back and end him for once for all. The reason why we survived and the reason why we went into hiding is because we didn't want to see the Madness Man again. And you bringing us here, you know, it sucks. It really does. But you know what? For some weird reason, I agree with you. I think that we all, you know, Tim, Pat, Brandon, Ben, you know, I think that we all should come together, use what we did the first time we survived, and use that against him, because I think that he His only motive now is to kill all the way. And I think that if there's anybody, no one has lived here since then. It's been the longest it's been a year, nearly a year and a half. Because no one has lived here since they closed this neighborhood down. And they're going to build like a mall or something over it or something like that. Or a mini mart or something like that, I don't know. But, I mean, I think we should come together and do this. What do you guys say? I agree with him. What do you guys say? Well, you know what? I agree. I think that we all should just end him once and for all. And, you know, like you said, if the man comes back, even though I don't know who he is, because I was gone by the time. I was the second person to survive, to live. And I always thought that if I did come back, I want to do with people that did survive him. You know, this is perfect, so, you know, I just don't want to be in this house. But, yeah, I just don't want to be here. But I do agree with you that we need to end his fury once and for all. We need to come together, think of a great plan, use it, and get the hell out of here. Right, guys. But I forgot to tell you guys one thing. And that is that I bought the house. Yeah. They closed this down, but I gave them an extra wad of cash to finally make sure that he comes back. To make sure that he comes back and we end him once and for all. So I bought the house. All 6 of us are going to live here. And, you know, this guy has killed, you know, some people say close to 60, maybe even more. That's 60 people in 32 years. And at least 50 of that has happened in just the last 6 years, 6.5 years. So, since you guys all agree that we should end him once and for all, I think that we should, at some point, you guys can get all your stuff from your houses. I'll call you guys to make sure that you guys are coming, and then we can, yeah, alright, so, I'll let you guys go. I already got everything here, my stuff. I've been here for the last few days, so, because I've been waiting for you guys to come here. But yeah, I'll let you guys go. I gotta read some things, I gotta start thinking of a plan or something like that, and then I'll get us all together to think of a plan and to end this once and for all. Alright, so, talk to you guys later. Alright. You have everybody there? Alright. Okay, so I thought of a plan. But I got everybody's opinion except yours. You're the last person I need for basically a plan. But I'll give you the forward of it. Basically, there will be... We'll make it look like we're home. When he comes by, he'll come by, he'll think we're home. He'll go down the basement, wherever he goes, and then he'll start trashing the place, hiding, but then he'll realize we're not there. And you might ask yourself, why? Why aren't we there? Because we'll be at his house. I found his house. I've been watching him for a few days, but I found his house, so what we're going to do, we're just going to set up some traps or something like that, and we are basically going to be at his house. As soon as he gets pissed off knowing that we aren't there, he's going to be at his house. We're going to catch him off guard and just start killing him like crazy, stabbing him, whatever we can find we're going to use. Okay, that is the plan. But do you have anything to add? Do you want to add anything? Okay, that's interesting. So you have a set of kitchen knives, okay? Okay, and you set it up against the wall, and then on the count of 3 you let go, and you can stab him. Okay, I guess we could do that. Sounds like a bit of a movie, but okay. If it'll work, absolutely. Alright. Alright, let me just look at my notes real quick, and but yeah. Yeah, I'll be over there in a little bit. Yep. Alright. Yep, goodbye. Alright, so plan all together. So I have to make this place, I have to make the place look like we're home. Okay, so we got his, we got this house set up. Yep. I put one camera on there, and I can program it onto my phone, so I can see where he is and when he leaves. So that can give us the signal that, hey, he's coming back. Did you get the kitchen knives? You did. Alright, good. Alright. Are you at his house yet? Alright, you're on the way. Okay. Yeah, I basically have everything set up here. Have the light on that he always sees when he's coming inside. I have the door open, so it looks like, hey, we're waiting for him, or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, I have the feeling like this is it. This is good. This plan is gonna work. Because obviously we thought of a plan all those years ago, but they just didn't work out. Yeah. Well, that day I lost 5 of my closest friends in school, and it was pretty sad. I'm still not over it. How about you? Yeah. So where did you go after you lived through it? So you went out of the state, basically went across the country, and just went by a new name, started a whole new life. Totally understandable. Yeah. Well, I basically did the same thing. I mean, the day that it happened, I left. I didn't get my car, I just ran. And then once he was gone, I finally got in my car and I sped away. And then I basically went, like you said, across the country. And then I basically, I went, and then I just went into hiding. I saved enough money after a while, bought a new place, went back to school, and then made new friends, so that's good. And then basically a while later I heard on the news that madness was back. I was like, damn, when is this gonna stop? Because when it happened to me, it was the first time he came back in 25 years. I mean, when it happened to you, he had come back already 5, 6 straight times, so you were the last survivor then, so yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, by the time he'd come back for 3, 4 straight times, that's when I started thinking, hey, there's always one person that survives, so maybe at some point I can get them all together. And after the 6th time, I was like, you know, that's it. I'll put an end to this. Make this the last time he ever does this. And yeah, the man too. If the man gets involved, we'll take him out too. But I don't think he's gonna come to the madness this time. Yeah. But with you, it's a little bit different. I mean, you moved to the house next door, and by then, this whole neighborhood was basically gone. It was just college students. It was just for the school. Yeah. So for you, it's a little bit different, because you were next door. You only had 2 roommates, and then basically, yeah, so you basically came home after school. Your best friend lived right next door. Yeah, why didn't you guys? Oh, okay, because of scheduling. Okay, all right. And then right after that, you just saw that your 2 college roommates were dead. Yeah, so that was when you. Oh, okay. All right, so. You not only lost 2 of your close roommates, you lost another 6 after that. Yeah. So I'm really sorry. I think compared to you lost 2 more than me, so yeah. Alright. Alright, you go ahead. I think what we should do is we should take a look at all the photos, MOs, and all that stuff just to figure out maybe there's something that we missed. I mean, you just never know. Yeah, so I'll get that all together, you get a bunch of stuff, and then all of us can get together. we can tell stories on what made us the one that made us live. Our friends eventually died. But yeah. All right. Yep. Yeah. If I find anything, I'll tell you. Yep. All right. Goodbye. Okay. So we had to change it up a little bit. We had to basically look at the photos, MOs, and victims all at different times because we all had things to do. So from the photos that I looked at, I basically look at the photos of the first two, and then Brandon and I, we looked at the first two, and then you and Matt, you looked at the last two. I mean, you looked at the middle two, because I didn't want you to look at, you know, what happened to your friends, yeah. And then the middle two looked at the last two, yeah. So, basically what I found was, he killed somebody, and then that knife was left at the scene of the crime. Yeah, that's when he was first linked, like, maybe he's back. And then, after that, he came to this house, which it still kind of baffles me, like, why is he still coming to this house? Like, why? Why would he need to come to this house? Or even this neighborhood? But it'd make more sense if he did it to the entire neighborhood, not just one specific house, but I don't know why. And then he eventually, yeah, he kills 5 people, and then 1 survives. And then that person leaves, and then the next year, the landlord basically took that off, and the MO wasn't what we know of it as today, that he's just trying to finish everybody off this time, because he can't, for some reason. He just can't do it. Couldn't kill either one of 6 of us. Either 6 of us. So, yeah. Well, so, I was looking at the stuff. Hold on. So, what I got from his MO then, is that he, basically every anniversary, he wanted to do something different. And it wasn't until about the 3rd time that he changed his MO to trying to kill everybody in the house, not just a few or something like that. He was trying to kill everybody because he just couldn't do it the first 3 times. So the first time there was 7 victims. Second time there was 6. Yes, there was 6. So that's 13. And then you count the 8. So that's 21. So 21 the first 3 times. And that was before you obviously survived. So, yeah. So what happened with yours? Okay, so for you it was, damn, it was 8 and 8, and then an extra, oh my goodness, an extra 8, extra 8 to 10, wow, Jesus Christ. Yeah, and by then the MO was that he just couldn't kill everybody, so that was his big plan then. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, yeah, I looked at the photos. It was pretty disturbing. Yeah. Well, I just don't think that was his plan at first, to kill basically that many people, just kill a few people, and that was it. But I think it had something to do like where this house was. Yeah. I think that's the only thing I can come up with. Like, something happened in this house, but before this house, there was no other house. It was a psychiatric center and an asylum. So that kind of makes my theory go out the window. Yeah. Interesting. Alright, well, that's basically all I could find. Yeah, let me put this down real quick. Yeah, that's all I could find after looking at all the photos, the MOs, and everything. Basically came to the same conclusion that basically was just trying to change it up those first 2 times. Trying to make that anniversary stay an anniversary or something like that. Yeah. Well, yeah, we'll do the plan tonight, and then I just have a feeling Madness Man is coming tomorrow, so we'll do that. Alright, talk to you later. Yeah, bye. Okay, guys, he's coming back. Okay, I just saw him on camera. He's coming back right now. Oh shit, that was the backyard. Okay, guys, set the trap up now. Over here, bitch. Alright, so we have to set up trap number 2. Trap number 1 looks like it's working. So, get the rope and get the other set of kitchen knives. Because basically, the way I have this set up is that every time he moves, the kitchen knife is going to go deeper and deeper into him. Okay? That's basically what's going to happen. Alright? He's not getting away this time. Alright, guys? Okay? Oh, shit. get him in there. Get him in there. Alright. This is what you get. That's what you get. Alright. You're not getting out of this one. You may have gotten out of this one, taken 3 of my friends now. But you're not taking us 3. Not at all. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? Go over there. Go over there real quick. Just to make sure. Just to make sure. Kill him, guys. Here, Ben. Give me the knife. We have killed 4 or 6. That lived. All 6. No. Dead. Let's go. We did it. Ha ha.